Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a fall simmer pot versus the traditional candle or candle warmer. Which is better? And also I'm adding a little twist in there. I just picked up ingredients that I already had at home. So I didn't run out and buy special cinnamon sticks. I don't bake with cinnamon sticks. I didn't run out and buy different spices, or I'm just using what was already in my fridge and in my pantry. So if you're kind of curious to see the simmer pot versus the candle, just like I was, then stay tuned. This video is for you. Let's get into it. Like I said earlier in the intro, I just picked up things that I already had on hand because ingredients nowadays, and fruit especially, are expensive. So I'm gonna show you what I'm working with today, and I don't know what's gonna make it into the pot, but I'm just winging it. I don't have a recipe. Like I said, there's millions of them online. I'm just, for the first time ever, trying to see if it makes a difference. Does it fill the house with fall aroma like they so claim it does? But I'm doing it on a budget because I don't want to spend excessive amounts of money to boil and then essentially throw away. It seems like a very big waste of money. So in my little fall simmer pot, I have these ingredients in front of me. I have just black peppercorns. I don't know if I'll use them, but they're there if I want them. I also came across ground white pepper, so we'll see. I also, of course, have cinnamon. I also have a little bit of the beaver maple, just a maple syrup. This is a local one from Ontario because I try to do local when I can. I also have just ground ginger. I don't do the fancy like normal ginger root. I just do this pre-stuff, so we'll see if that makes it in. I have vanilla. I also have an apple, an orange, and of course a lemon. And this lemon is half used, so it's still good. I should say it's still good. But I'm pretty sure you can do fall simmer pots when your stuff is like on the brink of disaster. Like when it's just getting ready to expire. You don't have to do it like with fresh, allegedly. And then last but not least, I also found this in my cupboard. And this is the beauty of doing things in your pantry already, is like you might have things that sound really good. So I don't know if that will make it in. This is the spice blend of maple and pepper. But I kind of figured with the black peppercorn, if I did like more of a savory, spicy, that might be really good with the maple syrup. So I'm just gonna dive into it and start cutting these up. I already have my pot of water here, and I filled it to about here. Again, I'm just winging it. I also just want to take a moment to talk about candles. So I love candles. I'm obsessed with candles. I mainly burn Yankee Candle in the house. This one's the vanilla chai. And I mean, it has all the spices already in there. It's as if a fall simmer pot had already, and don't get me wrong, I know candles are expensive, but you have them, you know what I mean? You have them for the burn time. You're not wasting fruits and veggies. This one's called Be Thankful by Yankee Candle. Also absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites. And I know that there's a lot of talk around toxicity and, you know, different things that you're burning in your home. So I can understand the fall simmer pot for that reason. But if you're somebody who doesn't really get bothered by that kind of stuff, then the fall simmer pot seems like a waste of fruit and veg. And here's another Yankee Candle that I'm loving. This is the Berrylicious. And I mean, you can burn all three of these. And just get that fall aroma all in one and get the whole ambiance of a candle. So I'm super curious how they'll stack up together. Let's dive in. So of course I have my cutting board, my knife, and we're just gonna get into it. I don't actually have much to cut up. I'm only gonna use a half of an orange, mainly because it's around lunchtime and I wanna eat the other half for lunch. And again, I'm not a huge fan of wasting fruits and veggies, so let's kind of cut that up. So we've got some fresh apple there, just just like so. Again, I'm gonna save the rest for my lunch. I know that that sounds, but you know what? Bougie on a budget around here. So next, we are going to put that all into our pot with our spices. So I have orange, lemon, apple, and I'm thinking that with those fruits, I think definitely some vanilla, because vanilla is just gonna bring out that aroma of fall, just a dash. I do think some cinnamon. I do think some ginger would be a nice addition. And then I think I'm just gonna say the heck with it. I'm gonna leave the maple syrup and the maple pepper out for now. I can always add it later as it kind of gets going and seeing if it brings out anything as an experiment. But I think I'm gonna do a few peppercorn, just throw them in whole, and white pepper. And I don't have bay leaf. You can put bay leaf in here. I also saw a lot of simmer pot recipes with a maple leaf from outside, like from fallen from the tree. Thought that was very interesting. But we're just gonna go for it. So I have my board all ready to go into my pot of water here. Now I'm not using a fancy Dutch oven. I'm literally just using a pot with water in it. And I've also seen this done with apple cider vinegar in here too, so you could also do a little dilution. But I'm just gonna throw it all in. So I have my vanilla. I'm just using artificial vanilla in here. There we go. And I'm just totally guesstimating on amounts. I'm using ground ginger, fresh though, not powdered, mainly because I didn't have any. I'm using some peppercorn, just whole peppercorn. I don't know if I'm gonna do too many of that. Just a few to grab that spice. The one amazing thing about the simmer pot already is you can really, you feel like your fall, because all the different aromas are so gorgeous. I'm gonna get that in there. It's like cinnamon just smells so beautiful. I'm gonna do a dash of white pepper, mainly because white pepper just, to me, is just so, I don't know, it's just so different. I don't even really know why I have white pepper. Obviously I was making something at some point. This is the beauty of shopping your pantry, is you can just do things that already exist. I'm also kind of curious if this gives me a headache, because you know how sometimes candles can give you bad headaches if they're too strong. That's one of the, maybe a plus of the simmer pot. Also some fresh rosemary would be really nice in here, which I don't have. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. I'm gonna give that a little stir, and then we can put this on the stove. Okay, so I'm just gonna give that a little zhuzh. I probably could have used a bigger pot, but again, I wanna do it as if like, this is what I'm currently like this is what I have on hand currently. You know what I mean? Like, I don't always have a big Dutch oven. I'm gonna add a few more peppercorns just on top there. And now we are gonna put this on the stove. Okay, so here it is here. I'm just gonna put it on high for now, because I wanna bring it a little, just to a boil, and then take it down and bring it right to a simmer. And I mean, let the aromas begin. Let's see what we think. All right, so while that's doing its thing over on the stove, I wanna give you a few of my first impressions and first thoughts on this fall simmer pot. Initially, I think it's a lot of work. And the reason I say that is because you're gathering all the ingredients, you're using your ingredients that you have in your pantry, and yes, they're inexpensive. I don't use artificial vanilla for really any kind of baking, so that's fine. But then you have stuff like, I don't know, fruit, peppercorn, cinnamon, where that's maple syrup. If you decide to use some maple syrup, like that stuff is all pricey. And so then that's fine. If you can come to terms with the cost, you chop it all up, you do all your stuff, you throw it into a pot, but it is labor, right? Whereas with a candle, I literally just pop off the lid, trim that wick, and away I go. So I'm really curious to see how the fall simmer pot aroma compares to the candle. I just don't know if I'm gonna like this fall simmer pot, so stay tuned. I'm gonna check back in about 2 hours and let you know my thoughts.
2 hours later.
Okay, so it's been about 2.5 hours or so, and I have some final thoughts on the simmer pot. It's not worth it. Like, I don't smell anything in the house. Like, it'd be no different than having a window open. Like, it's not like it hits you in the face and it's like, hello, it's fall. So I would go ahead and say that it's not worth the time and effort. I did think like long and hard, and I'm like, when would you use this? And I suppose you could use it if you're having company over, but then I was thinking, as we all know, burners on the stove are a hot commodity when you have company, because you're doing stuff, you're cooking or you're entertaining. So I don't know if it's realistic to have a pot of apple slices. I think if you're gonna like want a fall aroma, maybe bake a pie, maybe put some apple cider. Like, I don't think that is worth it, to be completely honest with you. I think light a candle. If you're worried about like toxins in your air, then maybe do a beeswax candle. If you're worried about the flame, maybe do a candle warmer. There's lots of different options. I'm gonna link some below in my bio of alternatives to a full burning candle. There's some really cute candle warmers out there. But yeah, as far as the fall simmer pot, I would give it a 3 leaves out of a possible 5. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of gave you an insight or saved you some time or energy or money thinking about, oh, maybe I'll try a fall simmer pot. It's just not worth it. It's just not. Thank you for hanging out. If you liked this video, please subscribe. Leave a comment. Have you tried a fall simmer pot? Do you like the fall simmer pot? Do you think I am completely out to lunch and I did it wrong? Leave a note below. Leave a comment. I would love to talk about it. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I needed to like roll my fruit so it gets the juices flowing or something. Or maybe I needed to add a dash of orange juice. I don't know. But for me, it was not worth the time or effort or my fruit. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.